Did you know that 70% of people struggle to speak up at work because they fear conflict? Even more surprising, research shows that this lack of assertiveness costs companies billions every year in lost productivity and poor communication. But what if there was a way to stand up for yourself without causing drama or burning bridges? In this video, we'll explore how you can be assertive, confident, and clear, without being aggressive. You'll learn practical tips for handling tough conversations, setting boundaries, and making sure your voice is heard. No more feeling ignored or overpowered. Stick around to discover the secret to navigating any conversation with confidence, and how mastering this skill can change your personal and professional life. Ready to stop holding back? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Fine Line. Understanding assertiveness versus aggression. Assertiveness is a skill that most people struggle with. It's easy to confuse assertiveness with aggression, especially when emotions are high. Assertiveness means standing up for yourself, but in a way that respects both your needs and the needs of others. On the other hand, aggression often leads to conflict and leaves people feeling unheard or disrespected. Research shows that assertive communication can boost self-esteem, improve relationships, and even enhance workplace productivity. In fact, a study from the University of California found that people who communicate assertively are 33% more likely to experience job satisfaction than those who don't. It's not about being dominant or overly forceful, it's about being clear, direct, and respectful. Think of assertiveness as walking a fine line. On one side, you have passive behavior, where you avoid expressing your feelings. On the other, aggression takes over, and you express your feelings in a hurtful way. The sweet spot? Being assertive means speaking up without hurting others or diminishing your own needs. Here's a quick test. If you're unsure about whether you're being assertive or aggressive, ask yourself, am I communicating my needs with respect? If the answer is yes, you're likely being assertive. In daily life, assertiveness can be practiced in simple interactions. Whether it's telling a friend that you need a break or asking a colleague to respect your time, the key is in how you phrase it. For example, instead of saying, "I can't stand it when you do that," try, "I feel frustrated when that happens, and I'd appreciate it if we could avoid it." Chapter 2. The Power of No. Mastering the Art of Boundaries. One of the toughest aspects of assertiveness is saying no. Whether it's turning down a request from a friend, setting limits at work, or even declining an invitation, many people fear the discomfort that comes with saying no. In fact, a survey by Psychology Today found that 50% of people struggle to say no because they fear conflict or hurting others' feelings. But here's the thing. Saying no is a form of self-respect, and it's essential for maintaining healthy relationships. Research in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology shows that people who practice saying no are less likely to feel stressed and overwhelmed. By saying no, you're not being rude or selfish, you're just setting a boundary that preserves your well-being. The key to saying no assertively is in the delivery. Instead of just blurting out a harsh no, you can use a softer approach, such as, "I'd love to, but I'm already committed to something else." This shows that you value the request, but you're prioritizing your own time and needs. Setting boundaries isn't only important in personal life, it's a powerful tool in the workplace as well. If you're constantly saying yes to extra work, you'll soon feel burned out. Assertiveness helps you take control of your workload. For example, if a colleague asks for your help on a project, you can respond with, "I'd love to help, but I need to finish this first. Can we schedule time tomorrow?" Studies also show that people who set boundaries are more likely to have positive self-esteem and enjoy healthier relationships. Learning the art of saying no is not about being harsh, it's about making sure you're not sacrificing your needs for others all the time. Chapter 3. Calm in Command. The secret to keeping your cool in high-pressure situations. It's easy for assertiveness to slip into aggression. It's tempting to raise your voice or make demands when you're frustrated. However, staying calm is one of the most effective ways to be assertive without being aggressive. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that leaders who remain calm in challenging situations are more likely to be respected and followed. When you keep your cool, you show that you can handle stress without letting it control your actions. This is particularly important in leadership roles, where maintaining composure sets the tone for the entire team. One effective strategy for staying calm is using deep breathing techniques. Studies have shown that deep breathing can reduce anxiety and lower stress levels. By taking a deep breath before responding, you can clear your mind and approach the situation with clarity. Another powerful technique is the pause. When someone says something that triggers you, don't respond immediately. Take a moment to collect your thoughts. This short break gives you time to think about how to respond assertively without letting emotions take over. In fact, psychologists recommend a 5-second pause to prevent impulsive reactions that can lead to aggression. Being calm also means being present. Active listening is a key part of assertiveness. By truly listening to what someone is saying, you show that you value their perspective. This can prevent misunderstandings and diffuse potential conflicts. Studies show that when people feel heard, they are more likely to listen to your perspective in return. Finally, practicing mindfulness can help you stay centered in moments of stress. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that mindfulness reduces emotional reactivity and improves decision-making. So, by being mindful, you're not only managing your own emotions better, but you're also showing others how to stay calm in challenging situations. Assertiveness is about taking control of your reactions, not letting them control you. Whether you're in a difficult conversation or facing a tight deadline, staying calm shows strength and self-assurance. It's a clear signal that you can handle pressure without resorting to aggression. And that, in turn, earns you respect. If you're finding these strategies helpful so far, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can stay updated on all our content and improve your communication skills every day. Chapter 4. Words Matter. How to choose assertive language. The words you use are crucial when asserting yourself. Choosing the right language can make the difference between being heard and being dismissed. Studies show that using direct and clear language helps you communicate your needs without coming across as aggressive. One simple shift is replacing phrases like, "I think," with, "I believe," or "I need." This small change gives your words more weight and conveys confidence. For example, instead of saying, "I think it would be good if we could change the deadline," try, "I need the deadline to be moved to ensure the quality of the work." You're not asking for permission, you're making a clear request. Research by the University of California shows that people who use clear and assertive language are 40% more likely to be seen as leaders. This is because clear communication makes you appear confident, reliable, and competent. When you speak with authority, others are more likely to respect your perspective. Another strategy is using I statements. These help you express your feelings without blaming others. For example, "I feel concerned when deadlines are missed," is much more assertive than "you never meet the deadlines." This shifts the conversation from accusations to expressing your own feelings and needs, which prevents the other person from becoming defensive. It's also essential to avoid filler words like or maybe. These words weaken your message and make you seem unsure. Instead, speak with purpose and clarity. People are more likely to take you seriously when you don't second-guess yourself. A great way to practice assertive language is by role-playing common situations. For example, practice telling a friend you can't attend a social event because you need time to yourself. Role-playing helps you build confidence in your language choices and prepares you for real-world situations. Remember, assertive language isn't about dominating the conversation. It's about expressing your thoughts and needs in a way that commands respect. By using direct language, I statements, and eliminating filler words, you'll be able to assert yourself without aggression. Chapter 5. Nonverbal Influence. Your body speaks volumes. We've all heard the saying, "Actions speak louder than words," and this holds especially true when it comes to assertiveness. Nonverbal communication is a powerful tool for expressing confidence and authority without saying a word. Studies show that body language makes up about 55% of communication, far outweighing the words we speak. The first thing to pay attention to is posture. Standing or sitting up straight instantly communicates confidence and authority. A study published in Psychological Science found that people who maintain an open, upright posture are perceived as more powerful and competent. Avoid slouching or crossing your arms, as these body positions can make you seem closed off or insecure. Another nonverbal cue to master is eye contact. Making steady, but not intense, eye contact shows that you're engaged and confident. According to research by UCLA, leaders who maintain good eye contact are 30% more likely to be viewed as trustworthy. But remember, too much eye contact can feel confrontational, so aim for a natural, steady gaze. Your facial expressions also play a crucial role in assertiveness. A genuine smile or a neutral expression can make you appear more approachable and in control. In contrast, frowning or looking frustrated can give off negative energy and may undermine your assertiveness. Gestures can also strengthen your message. Using purposeful hand movements while speaking can make you seem more engaged and confident. However, avoid fidgeting or excessive hand gestures, as these can make you appear nervous or agitated. One powerful body language technique is mirroring. When you subtly mirror the posture or movements of the person you're speaking with, it can build rapport and make them feel more comfortable. This technique is often used by successful leaders to establish trust and mutual respect in conversations. Finally, personal space is another important aspect of nonverbal communication. Standing too close to someone can make them feel threatened, while staying too far away can make you seem disengaged. Be mindful of the space between you and others, and try to maintain a comfortable distance that shows confidence without being intrusive. In short, nonverbal communication is just as important as the words you use. By improving your posture, eye contact, facial expressions, and gestures, you'll be able to assert yourself in a way that is both powerful and respectful. Chapter 6. Lead with empathy. The assertive leader's secret weapon. Assertiveness isn't only about standing up for your own needs, it's also about considering the needs of others. Leading with empathy allows you to assert yourself while showing respect and understanding for the people around you. In fact, research by the Center for Creative Leadership found that 80% of effective leaders use empathy to guide their decision-making and build strong relationships with their teams. Empathy in leadership means understanding the emotions and perspectives of others while maintaining your own boundaries. It's about striking a balance between being assertive and being compassionate. This is particularly important in situations where conflict arises, as empathy can prevent the conversation from becoming heated or aggressive. One powerful strategy is active listening. When someone is speaking, give them your full attention, and show that you're listening by nodding or paraphrasing what they said. Studies show that active listening can reduce misunderstandings by 50% and improve your ability to communicate assertively. It signals to the other person that you value their perspective and are willing to engage in a respectful dialogue. Another way to lead with empathy is by recognizing and validating others' feelings. For instance, if a colleague is upset about a project, instead of immediately defending your point of view, acknowledge their frustration first. "I can see that this is frustrating for you. Let's find a solution together." This approach not only calms the situation but also shows that you care about their concerns. Empathetic assertiveness also involves expressing your own feelings and needs while considering the other person's perspective. For example, instead of saying, "I need this project finished today," try, "I understand you have other priorities, but I need this completed today to meet our deadline. Can we make that work?" This way, you're asserting your need without disregarding the other person's challenges. Empathy in leadership leads to better team morale and higher productivity. A study by the Gallup organization found that employees who feel their leaders are empathetic are 60% more likely to be engaged in their work. This is because empathetic leaders create an environment where employees feel understood, valued, and respected. By leading with empathy, you're not only becoming more assertive but also building stronger relationships with the people around you. Assertiveness doesn't mean being harsh or domineering. It means being clear and direct while remaining compassionate and respectful. It's about creating an environment where everyone's voice is heard and their needs are acknowledged. If you've enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to communicate effectively and assertively.